Good evening, junkies. Welcome to eminijunkie.com, your ES Trading Mentor's free trading video for Friday, May 7th, 2010. Today we had a total of 20 executable trade signals for a maximum potential of 104 ES ticks. This video is for educational purposes only, is intended to highlight our high probability trade setups and give you a feel for the quantity of trades taken each trading day using this approach. A full trading plan and daily live trading room can be accessed via our website at eminijunkie.com. Okay, I'm going to start off this morning just by saying, or this evening just by saying that today's results are definitely not typical. This was a record day since the past year plus that we've been doing these daily videos. I mean, we've been putting our results out there every day, showing you exactly what happened with the increased volatility in the marketplace, everything that's happening currently. It's just creating an amazing set of opportunities for us, and with comes increased volatility comes larger swings. Larger swings produce larger results. So our system works. It works in every environment. I just want to let you know that the results you're seeing today, it just is amazing. That 104 ticks, 20 trades, very busy day, a lot of volatility in the marketplace. That being said, we started off this morning with a pre-market gap trade that did produce targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 10 ticks. As the market finally came over and opened up this morning, we opened up at 1121.75, and as the market pushed down towards our pivot, we got a little bit of support bounce, came back up through our moving average, gave us an opportunity to get long. That produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside for 10 ticks. We came back down through our moving average, got a signal to get short. That did produce targets 1. Got stopped out to the tick on this trade. That's kind of frustrating, but we do keep our same stops even with the increased volatility. Ended up getting stopped out of this trade, but this trade ultimately went down and to the open and would have produced a very nice profit. But again, we keep our stops tight for a reason. But right after that move, we actually got another signal entry, opportunity to get short, and this was payday. This was targets 1 and targets 2 for 22 ticks as we went down past the Globex low. Found a little bit of support down there, came back up through our moving average, retested that low, got a signal to get long. Unfortunately for us, we did not get the contract off. It hit us, but it did not fill us. Take a full stop out on that trade for 14 ticks, but right after that stop out, we got a signal to get short. That produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 9 ticks. As the market continued to trade off, as we pushed lower, broke 1100, got down to 1092, and then they made a fast move right off that level. Now there was a key level down here on a longer term chart, and we had the opportunity to take advantage of that in the room, but we did not quite get the video, our signal cross entry at that point. The market did trade higher, came up their moving average, did not give us an opportunity to get a signal until we got this next little move down through the moving average, back up through. We actually got a signal to get long, targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside there for 10 ticks. The market continued to push higher, got a cross to the downside, got a signal to get short right around 11 o'clock, targets 1 and targets 2 for 8 ticks. Got a cross back up to the upside. Again, full stop out on this trade, T0 minus 14, but as soon as that stop out happened, got a signal to get short. That produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 9 ticks. And then we had a violent move up through our moving average, pulled right back to it. Again, a nice large swing, gave us an opportunity. Targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside for 26 ticks. That happened right at 1107. Market went back up through the pivot, back up to the open, closed our gap. Just remarkable move off that particular swing. And then as soon as it came off of that swing, we got paid to the other side. It was a perfect push down to our pivot, pulled right back to our moving average, got an opportunity to get short. That produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 26 ticks as we headed into lunchtime dead zone. Now between 11:30 and 1:15, no trades, increased volatility, lighter volume. You've heard the spiel on that a few times, so nothing going on between lunch. Coming out of lunch, sorry about that. Coming out of lunch, we got a signal to get long, got our first contract off, ended up getting stopped out to the tick again for a 2-tick loss. That would have kept us in this move. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of another trade. No, we got stopped out on this trade after getting our first contract off for a 2-tick loss. We got a signal set up to the downside again. We got our first contract off, got stopped out of the second for a 2-tick loss, and then finally got a nice swing across our moving average right about 135, 136 time frame. Got a signal to get long. That produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside for 16 ticks. And then we came back down through our moving average, got a signal to get short. Let's see. Oh, this is the one. We got the signal to get short. We got stopped out of both contracts to the tick right here. This 17.25. Had we not gotten stopped there, we would have definitely had our T1 off and ultimately would have got our T2, which would have been a huge swing. But again, you know, we keep our stops tight for a reason. So ended up taking a 14-tick loss in that trade, followed up with a T1 -2 loss on this long that was happening at about 220. Came back down, got a signal to get short, first contract off, no follow through, 2-tick loss, and then finally got a nice swing, opportunity to get long, targets 1, targets 2 to the upside for 12 ticks to finish it off. And I believe that was the last, nope, one more trade here. Came back down through moving average, got a signal to get short, first contract got off, got knocked out of the second. So that was it. So what a day. I mean, the last 2 days just provided some fantastic opportunities. Everybody's tired. 20 trades, 104 ES ticks. I mean, again, not typical. I mean, this was just a miraculous day for us using the system. And then even more so in the room, we had some traders that just, wow, knocked it out of the park. So congratulations to everyone out there. I know that your hard work is paying off. And days like today are where you just really appreciate your discipline, and you get rewarded accordingly. So anyway, 20 trades, 104 ES ticks. I want to thank you for watching. For more details on this plan, including all the chart setups, or to join our live trading room or video newsletter, please visit eminijunkie.com or simply click the link at the top of the screen. Thanks, and make it a great day.